Hello and welcome to Maths with Udom. I still remain your online mathematics tutor, Mr. Okon Udom. In our class today, we are going to look at conversion of fractions to percentages. Conversion of fractions to percentages. As you can see on the board, conversion of fractions to percentages. Now, there is an hint or a rule to follow in order to convert a fraction to a percentage. And what is that rule? The simple rule is to multiply that fraction by 100 and then we simplify to get our final result. Okay? So note. Okay, to simplify any fraction, we multiply that fraction by 100. So multiply the what? The given fraction by what? By 100. So we multiply the given fraction by what? By 100. Okay, that is how to go about that. Okay, now let's have our examples for today. Examples. So our examples for today. Express the following fractions as what? Percentages. Number 1, 4/5. Number 2, 7 divided by 25. Number 3, 0.01. And lastly, number 4, 0.075. So these are our examples for today, and we're going to solve them one after the other. Okay, so let's start solving them right away. So we are to express the following fractions as percentages. As I told you earlier on, all you need to do is to multiply any of the given fraction by 100, and then you simplify further to get your results. So for number 1, we have 4 divided by 5. So we have 4 divided by 5. How do we change 4/5 into percentage? We multiply the given fraction by 100. So we have 100 divided by 1. Okay? So 4 times 100, at least numerator times numerator, will give us what? 400 divided by, then for the denominator, 5 times 1 is what? Is 5. So this is an improper fraction. We need to reduce it. Okay? So let's reduce it. How many 5 can go through 40? 8. Then we drop the 0 in front of 8. So our answer is 80%. 80% for number 1. So we have succeeded in converting 4/5 into percentage, which is 80%. So let's move to number 2. What do we have in number 2? 7 divided by what? 25. 7 divided by 25. As I said earlier on, whenever you are given any work like this, you multiply the given fraction by 100. That is, to convert fraction to percentage, multiply the given fraction by 100. So I'll multiply this by what? 100 divided by 1. So what can we notice here? We notice that there's possibility for cross division. So we have 25 and 100, they have something in common. They have common factor. They have 25 as their common factor. So 25 here 1, 25 here what? 4. So the next thing we do is to multiply the numerators together. So 7 times 4 is 7 times 4 divided by, then our denominator, 1 times 1. 1 times 1. And finally, 7 times 4 is what? 28. So we have 28 divided by what? 1 times 1 is what? Is 1. And finally, our answer is 28%. 28%. That is our answer for number 2. Let's move to number 3. So for number 3, what do we have there? We have 0.01. So the first thing to do is to convert this mixed fraction into what? Into a proper fraction. And that will give us 1 divided by, okay? So let's move backwards. Let's move the arrow backwards. Let's go 1, 2. So we have 2 zeros. And then we'll put our 1 here. So we are dividing this number by what? By 100. So we have converted 0.01 into what? A proper fraction, 1 over 100. So the next thing for us to do to convert this to percentage is to multiply this fraction by 100. So we have times 100 over 1. So we multiply the numerators together. 1 times 100 is 100. Divided by 100 times 1 is also 100. So 100 cancels 100. We have 1. 100 here 1. 100 here 1. So finally our answer is what? Is 1%. 1%. That is our answer for number 3. Is that okay? Let's move to number 4, which is our last example for today. Number 4. So what do we have in number 4? We have 0.075. Okay? So all we need to do is to convert this to what? A proper fraction. And that will give us 75. Then to get our denominator, we move from the front of 5 backwards. Okay? Following the arrow. That will give us what? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we divide 75 by what? By 1,000. 1,000. So we have 75 divided by 1,000. So the next thing to do is to multiply this fraction by 100. So multiply by what? 100 over 1. So what can divide through? 2 zeros here cancels 2 zeros here. So what is left? We have 75 divided by 10. And 75 divided by 10 will give us 7.5. Okay? Okay, so we have 7.5%. So that is our answer. You might be wondering, how did we get 7.5%? Let me show you quickly. 75 divided by 10. So what you need to do is to write 75. So we have 10 here. Okay? So where do we drop our decimal point? From the front of 5, you move backwards and drop it 1 time because we have only 1 0 here. So that will be what? You put your point here. And finally, that gives us 7.5. That is how we got that 7.5 over there. Okay? So 7.5%. Okay? Which is what we have over there. So that is how we got that. Is that okay? Hope that is very clear. Alright. Now we are through with all the examples. Let's move to assignment for today's class. Assignments. Okay, our assignments for today. Okay, assignments. Express the following as percentages. Okay, express the following as percentages, or you can say change the following fractions to percentages. They all mean the same thing. Okay, so what are the examples? Number 1, one over 4. Number 2, 3 over 20. Number 3, 0.33. Number 4, and then number 5. Okay, so these are your assignments for today. All right, these are your assignments. You said express the following as percentages. We have 1 over 4, 3 over 20, 0.33, 0.25, 0.025, then we have 16 divided by 25. So these are our assignments for today's class. All you need to do is to work out these assignments, submit your work to your school teachers for appropriate markings and corrections, and by so doing, you get better. Okay? So we are through with today's class. But before you leave, kindly like this video, drop your comments in the comment section, share this video to all your friends all over the world, and most importantly, click on the subscribe button under this video. Remember, to become a mathematician, you need to constantly practice mathematics problem. Okay? Until I come your way again next time, I still remain your online mathematics tutor, Mr. Okon Udom, and I'm saying to you, remain mathematically sound. See you in my next class. Bye for now.